Everything is on.
Let's hope it's on. Sound good.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Let me make sure the volume's up on everything. All right. Turn up Discord. Put this right here and not touch the mic because you'll definitely hear it.
I love how these mics just pick up everything.
Yeah.
ASMR, Waluigi cracking knuckles again. Opening water. The sound of hydration. No one can see me, and that's a blessing already.
Let me go ahead and pull up chat for YouTube. If you're watching this on the other platforms, come to YouTube.
Yes.
For everyone that is waiting patiently, thank you. All right. All right. Again, everyone, thank you so much for being a part of this episode. And without further ado, let me go ahead and hit that record. Good evening, everybody. What is going on? Episode 150 of the South Florida Gamers Podcast. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the podcast, for being a part of this journey. 150. And of course, I couldn't have done this by myself. And that is also thanks to my co-host across the table from me, Waluigi.
Aloha, my dudes. 150 is straight up insane. The fact we've been doing this for so long, and we have you awesome viewers, people that are watching, commentating later, or people that we're going to see outside of this podcast, we humbly thank you, and we definitely appreciate you guys just checking us out and hearing us out literally.
Absolutely. And it just goes to show that, is it just me or is that camera just like crooked?
It's a little bit.
Okay.
It's just like
It's always
it's a very slight that, or maybe the world is crooked, but that's another philosophy. Okay, yeah, it looks much better.
better.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just like, I'm looking at the screen.
I didn't even notice.
To make sure that, we are in line. And then I'm just like, yo, is this shit crooked? Or
Yeah.
is it just me just playing mind games
Yeah,
or whatnot?
the orientation it looks much better.
Okay.
It's tolerable at least. I can't tell, but on the side.
And I'm also like a little bit out of frame. You're more in frame. So now I got to adjust to some bitch again.
As long as we don't have a guest. That is the best part about this. Okay.
150 episodes and you're still working things right. You're still trying to get the angles right.
And nobody's ever perfect.
No. You would think after 150 episodes you would get things right. And, that's the beauty and magic of doing this podcast for so long, is that there's always room to improve. There's always things that you have to work on to see, okay, we did it good this way. We can keep doing it. We can keep doing it. And then sometimes, a little hump comes along the road, and eventually you get over it.
Literally.
It's an inconvenience, but eventually you get over it. So I do want to say that I am very humble and grateful that we got to 150 episodes. That's not an easy feat.
No, it is not for
Like
a normal person.
Yeah, 150 podcast episodes. We've had on so many guests.
Yeah, I can't even count right now. I'm thinking about it.
Like, I think we've had, I would say we have had about probably 100 people in the podcast.
Yeah,
About.
give or take, because we've had group podcasts.
Mm-hmm. And throughout this journey, we've improved the product, we've improved the formula time and time again. And it's usually the same formula that we still to this day continue to use. We find ways to improve it. And then once we have it going, then we really kick things up a notch. And I think this year we definitely did. We definitely accelerated the growth of the podcast, and it's not just thanks to us. It's also thanks to the people that are watching and viewing,
And the people have actually signed up and joined.
Yeah, like none of this wouldn't be possible without y'all.
Yeah.
Like that's that's for real. Like we would not get to 150 episodes if it wasn't for you guys. Just sticking with us through the way, watching us grow, watching us just elevate ourselves to another level. And we were proud and very grateful that we hit 100 episodes. And I think that was last year we hit 100.
Yeah, it took us a while.
Yeah. And here we are finally, our 50th, and we're going to be on our way to our 200th episode, which I'm, more excited for.
Yeah. We always move forward. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
We see people staying stuck in what they do and settle and discontinue, but we don't believe in that.
Right. And I also want to say that there's a good number of people that have come to me, DM'd me about, hey, they want to do a podcast because they see how you and we have done podcasts throughout the years or whatnot, and how we typically have interesting guests. We have a good discussion, make some content, and we just go from there. And a lot of people, when it comes to starting a podcast, the biggest thing is that a lot of people fail or they just give up doing podcasts before they even reach their 10th episode. And the thing that I say to those who are thinking about doing a podcast is you want to find a formula that you can work with, that you can do 100 times. Like, it's a good formula. You can continue to do it over and over and over and over and over again. Prime example, myself and Waluigi, when we do our podcast and when we have guests on, we literally ask the same question over and over and over and over again. We give people the same link to view the Google document link to view the topics right before they even sit in the seat.
Yeah.
They read the topics right beforehand, so it's not like it's one of those gotcha podcasts or we're trying to expose you or trying to catch you on the moment. No, we're not that type of podcast.
It's just a straightforward, narrow podcast. We at least ask the same 5 to 6 questions.
Yeah.
Sometimes even more if we want to elaborate or establish something or get the viewer to at least, or the viewers to understand who our guest is.
Yeah.
Because it's a story. It's a story that we always unfold, and the psychology behind it. And it's a beautiful psychology.
Right.
Because not everyone starts gaming the same exact way.
Yeah.
And we've learned that from over 150 episodes.
Yeah. And look at us now. Like we've done it. We've hit a new milestone, and it wasn't easy to get here, to be honest with you.
No, it is a hard trek that has not ended.
Right. And we're going to continue to, keep improving the formula. We're going to keep, asking people the same questions over and over again. We also even have ideas on doing more with the podcast, doing more content with the podcast. And, that's, stuff later down the line, especially going into 2026. But I do want to just, say that for those that are thinking about starting a podcast, as I said before, you want to find a formula that you know that you can do over and over and over again and again and again, and you just don't get tired of it. Like, granted, yeah, I've had days where I would not feel very motivated to do the podcast.
Oh, me too.
Yeah,
I've had no caffeine in my system. I came from a large event. I'm just tired looking You see me exhausted in the camera, yawning to the side or coughing if I feel a little sick, and covered protectionally. And other than that, like you just see us exhausted.
Yeah.
But we still want to invest into learning about our guests and such,
Yeah.
and about what you guys think of what's going on in the world of gaming.
Right.
And that's perseverance. Like that's one of the things also building a podcast. You gotta like be uncomfortable with hearing yourself and expressing yourself and stand on your business.
Yeah.
Or if not, find a way to resolve it.
Right. And usually on days where, we may not be motivated to do the podcast or whatnot, but when we have a guest on and they come in with energy, now just like, okay.
It's like, all right, we're invested.
Yeah, now we're invested. Now it's just like, all right.
Like our last episode of Clark, that was the funniest one of the funniest ones.
Definitely.
Because that was outside of the norms.
Yeah.
And shouts out to people that saw the Baldur's Gate post.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, and there's that example, and it just goes to show that even on days where we may feel unmotivated, we're still doing it. Like, we have now, I would say definitely this year, like, especially with the progress that we've been making, we have no intentions on stopping because we now see how far we can actually go, how big we can actually take this to a whole nother level. And all we have to do is just keep doing it. We just have to keep doing it. We just have to find more creative ways on how we're going to go about the podcast, especially when we go on to next year, because spoiler warning, we do plan to have the summer of the South Florida Gamers podcast to where, since we are both in the convention scene and we go to, a couple of conventions and events, we do plan to bring the podcast to these events and meeting you guys and gals and just pretty much having conversations about gaming and whatnot, make some good content, have some good memories, and just go on from there. So be on the lookout for the summer of the South Florida Gamers podcast, because I think that is going to be our most ambitious project.
Yeah.
Especially after the fact that this year, when we went to CEO, that was our biggest project
we
ever.
Literally got acknowledged by Rick Nahado, a.k.a. one of the people that's a part of most of the FGC scenes like Evo and such. Mm-hmm. And then Jabali is probably the highlight.
Is there a PC?
Yeah.
Bobetsu YT, is there a PC? What do you mean by that?
Like us traveling with our items and such, or like PC gaming.
Yeah, like
just a little bit of
that is a very vague question.
It's just a little bit of clearance, and we do apologize.
But
we literally carried a laptop. We've carried like stuff ranging from a PC monitor and a camera and a mixer, where we've had to interview people right on the spot. We did like over 100+ little interviews, including one PC support.
PC support for...
We kind of are the PC support.
I don't know. Like, what...
We'll break this down as it's going.
Give us like a... No, not to cut you off, because I want to answer this on comment, but it's just like, it's very just vague and open. Like,
yeah.
Because we have not talked about the topics yet.
Yes.
And if you want to call in, you can, hit me up on Discord and I'll get you on and you can, explain your question.
Yeah.
Ananta. We have not gotten there yet.
Oh, not yet.
We have not gotten there yet. We just started the podcast, so we're just now. We're still at the beginning.
I'm thinking we had to explain our computer stuff. And that's a whole different story.
That's why I was like, it's like
ancient podcast secret.
yeah. Like we're still in the beginning process of the podcast, but stick around. That is a part of the topics that we are going to talk about. So stick around for that. We are going to talk about that. But
pretty much what we're describing is like we've had a lot of moments where we've met very big people in certain areas and good events, and we've known the convention scene for some time.
Yeah. So and so with that, we now know that how far we can take the podcast, because bringing the podcast to CEO and conducting interviews with people and whatnot and making content of it, that was pretty. And you'll see the videos in on YouTube or whatnot of all the interviews and whatnot. Trust me, There's a lot more that I'm still uploading, but they're all
Oh
scheduled
my
for
god, I've
each
never
and
been
every
more
day.
humanly exhausted
So
and lost my voice after
so
yelling.
I would say by mid-October I should be done with the entire upload
Oh,
of all
sweet
of the
freedom.
episodes. So that's that. But other than that, I just want to say before we go on to our next topic, and that is that podcasting.
Mhm.
If you're thinking about doing a podcast, as I said, have a formula, have an idea that you know you can do 100 times over, and each of those 100 times, you're able to make some small improvements. You see where you can work on, and you continue to find ways to get more exposure for the podcast, getting more eyes on it. And if you plan on bringing people on, finding ways on bringing people onto the podcast. You want to have a good idea and a good solid structure base that you can work with, that you can do 100 times over, because myself and Waluigi, we have done this since 2020.
Yep.
And you can look back at our older videos and all the way up until now, like the quality has changed.
You literally
The-
see 720p and everything. I'm so sorry for cutting off.
No, you're
But
good.
like you've seen like the lower quality in cameras we've used
Mm-hmm.
and the spaces we were in, everything how awkward it was.
Right.
And how we really didn't develop a question. We kept everything in Google Docs, but now it's just second nature, whereas we have our guests reading it for ourselves.
Yeah.
And also, if I may pitch in, get ready to fail.
Yeah.
Because you may not expect to have over 20, 30, 40 viewers right on time, but thanks to playbacks and everything else, you see certain things happening or people's perspectives after they watched it. And that's okay. Whatever time it is, if it's in the now or if it's in later, it's always a good time to watch us or watch whoever you're interested in.
Yeah.
That's something I just wanted to throw my sense in before you keep going.
No. It's actually good because that's another thing I would also bring up is that you have to be ready to fail, because a lot of people when they have the idea of I want to do a podcast, they don't make it to episode 10 because by then they just pretty much given up. They don't see the investment in it. They don't see
A vision.
they don't, not just that, but they don't see the long term. Like if you were to keep doing this, continue to build on it, continue to grow on it, you're going to see the progress, 10 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now. We're now at 5 years that we have been doing this,
that's
and we have seen
Insane.
and the growth that we've had just in 2025 alone has been great, because now just like, all right, now things are starting to click for us.
Yeah.
Things are starting to go in our favor. And that's because the fact that we kept grinding, day in and day out, week in and week out, and whatnot, every week or every 2 weeks, or whenever we had a guest, we just kept grinding. Back then, we would do the podcast every Sunday, just a weekly thing. Now, fast forward to 2025, we're now doing it on a Sunday when we have a guest, and Thursday when we just talk about nothing but gaming topics.
Yeah.
That just shows that, hey, we want to keep doing this. We want to try to find more ways, more creative ways on building this podcast, because as I said before, a lot of people, they quit before they hit episode 10, and I've seen this so many times. And I would tell them, if you were to keep going and continue to build this thing that you have going for yourself, you do not know how far you can take it, how far you're able to grow with it, and then to see the benefits of, if I'd have kept doing this, eventually I'm gonna see it. Or maybe you have a cutoff time, and you're just thinking to yourself, if I don't hit it at this point, then it's just I'm done and over with it. That's fine. If podcasting is not for you, then hey, I'm glad that you gave it a try.
Yeah.
And you try to see if you're trying to, you're trying to build something. You're trying to grow an audience. You're trying to have different type of content for your following, and you tried your best and just like, it's not for you. Kudos to you, props to you. Thank you so much for trying at the very least. But when it comes to podcasting, it's long term, very long term, because of the fact that you get to see your growth. People get to see how far you've come doing this thing each and every time. You're asking the same questions each and every time. You're having new guests each and every time. And that just grows and grows. It elevates, and then you see how much you have progressed, how much people you have had on your podcast, how much people have been watching your content on and off the podcast. And now people, grow somewhat of a little of attachment because now they understand your gaming taste. Now they understand your personality when it comes to gaming, your thought process when it comes to gaming. And that's what we have done with the South Florida Gamers podcast, is that we wanted to connect with gamers on a local level, have them, sit in the studio with us, or back then sit in the venue with us, and we're just talking about games and just having a conversation. And 100% of the time, it's always a good time. Always a good time to have. And that's all I want to leave off with, is that if you're going to get into podcasting, one, have a formula that you can stick with, that you can do 100 times over. And two, the most important one, be ready to fail, because you're going to fail a lot. You're going to make mistakes along the way, but that's part of the process. That's part of the journey. You have to love the journey if you're going to do podcasting.
And if I add something, take criticism.
Exactly.
Yeah, because if I've seen so many offensive comments and certain things about how we talk, express, and everything else, I just take it with a grain of salt and keep going.
Yeah.
And it's nothing personal. It's just a part of the game.
Yeah.
You just got to learn how to play in a difficulty that's not in your favor.
Exactly. All right, now we can get in on our topics tonight.
Now let's get cooking.
All right, we're going to start off with the first one. It's going to be a pretty quick one. Trust me, we're going to get to Ananta because I got a lot that I want to say about that. So we're going to get on the topics, and let me go to the desktop. All right, pretty much Xbox. Pretty much the Xbox One, because now that they've raised their price, I want y'all to see this.
I'm sorry.
With the Xbox Series
prices.
Yeah, so they raised the price thanks to the U.S. tariffs or whatnot, and they are so disgustingly disrespectful, especially the Xbox Series X. I'm just thinking to myself, what's the point of even getting this console anymore?
There's literally no point. A $20 difference for the 512 gigabyte versus a almost. Wow, just from $429 to $500 plus tax. There's no point. Then a 2 terabyte Galaxy limited edition from $729 to $800 plus tax. This ain't even tariffs' fault at this point.
You would think now that the console has been out, it's about to be 5 years, you would think that, okay, we're going to drop the price of the consoles so that way more people are able to get them. And now you all of a sudden you see that, oh yeah, they've just raised the price. Instead of dropping the price and lowering the price so that way more people are able to, I don't know, get the game, get the console, so that way they're able to enjoy it. No, we're just going to raise the price.
But like a $70 difference just makes a whole marking. Like, holy mackerel.
Yeah.
And the fact that disc costs more than digital, which is still insane. And then there's also the subscription base that's included with it, and then the Game Pass that's also included with it. They're not lasting.
No. At this point, you're better off just buying a PC. If you're gonna spend money on getting a good gaming monitor, an actual PC, you're gonna no. If you're going to spend money on getting a good game monitor, an Xbox, the subscription service, and a good controller, you might as well just spend all of that on a PC.
Agreed.
Might as well just spend all of that on a PC. Get a gaming PC.
And you know what? I've had a good experience using used controllers on my PC. You don't have to buy a brand new one.
Yeah.
There's nothing discouraging about getting a used controller from GameStop versus buying a new one.
Listen, you can still get a PS4 controller and it'll work on your PC.
100%.
And play Xbox games on PC with a PlayStation controller.
I use PS5 all the time, and plus you can have Steam switch your gamepad settings, because if it may not be compatible for PS5, you can literally find settings that somebody has made in a community hub. Because I played Blasphemous recently, and they had a PS4 but not a PS5 settings, same exact thing. But the fact is, almost $800 just to get a new one. You can just get a used PC at this point.
Yeah.
It may not be the best quality, but it's better quality than what you're having on an Xbox.
It's just a damn shame to see the state of Xbox is. And I also read I think recently that Costco has pulled all of their Xbox consoles off of their shelves.
Oh snap, because they know they can get a sale out of it.
Yeah, like you can go to Costco and try to get a gaming console for a little bit cheaper than everybody else.
Real. The $100 membership is always worth it. Ain't gonna lie.
But man,
Yeah, that's right. I have a Costco membership. I have money.
I mean, we have talked about this in earlier episodes,
We definitely have.
but man,
We're seeing actual deterioration about Microsoft.
yeah,
This is what we've talked about. We had a brief history where they've had so many devices and then they give up.
yeah.
They've had phones that could have caused like a whole change in the community, but they're like, nah, we give up on that.
It's just sad, man.
Oh, it's depressing, indeed.
Like, I was hoping maybe because of how well this PS5 has been selling and going, and more people are preferring the PlayStation console over Xbox. Xbox could do something different, like, hey, we're gonna mark our console a little bit cheaper, put out some marketing material to let people know that, hey, you could still get one of the best gaming consoles in the market for for a much better price than the competition. You would think that would be the case, but it's like it's not.
Like the last time there was a good commercial was we talked about this in another episode where everything was an Xbox, where we had a theory that they were going to use some like handheld device
Yeah.
similar to the Steam Deck, but it most likely is probably the Rogue Ally.
Yeah, and just with this article coming from CBR saying, as I said before, Costco around the world eliminate and discount Xbox consoles and games after the U.S. tariff price hike.
Damn.
So yeah, they've completely look Xbox Series X console, Forza console, 1 terabyte, $439, bro.
That's cheap.
But this is in New Zealand, bro. Still, regardless, man.
Man, the Pacific Islanders get everything good. I don't know if they get everything
If we
good.
had that price here, bro, they would be sold out of Xbox.
They'll be scalped.
Yeah.
They will be robbed quick and painless.
But man, it just goes to show that I think this is the final nail in the coffin for Xbox. I did hear, yeah, as you said earlier, that they are doing a handheld console.
That's what we like had a theory.
Yeah. I think that is I think it's a rumor still, but I also think
They're
that
not gonna make it.
no, I think it is gonna happen. It's just the pricing. That's what it's gonna come down to.
As in, like, they are gonna make it, but it's not gonna make it far.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be those, hey, buy now, then wait for a while. It's gonna discontinue, and someone's gonna sell it high
Yeah.
because it was a console made by Xbox, and there's a lot of gaming enthusiasts that'll buy it.
Yeah. And I want to check something real quick.
Go on. What you thinking?
The Steam Deck.
I got mine. That my girlfriend got me. But I also learned how to cross save.
I just want to see something real quick, y'all.
Go on. Don't think the Steam Decks have changed prices, but there have been sales.
So check this out, y'all.
Listening?
Choose your Steam Deck. The cheapest one right now is for about $320.
And that ain't bad.
Cheapest one.
It runs most modern games. The
Yeah.
keyword is most. May not be the best, but it does the job.
It's cheaper than the Nintendo Switch 2. It's cheaper than a PS5.
Yeah.
And it's definitely cheaper than an Xbox.
Real. Yeah. I believe I have the LCD version. I love it.
And of course, let's just say you want to upgrade the memory, you're able to upgrade the memory.
Yeah, I just discovered that. I spent like $20 each on like a 156 gigabyte SD card for both my girlfriend and I. Not a question. So now like we are able to put more games, emulators, and stuff like that. And that comes in clutch. Like whatever game I'm downloading, I'm not even worried. And if I had to download more games, I just get another SD card. Simple as that. I wanted to buy the terabyte gift SIM cards, but they are not worth it. It just feels like it's expensive to spend $80 on one.
It's like, bro, you might as well just get a Steam Deck at this point.
Yeah, downloading is the only slow process, but the game still runs smoothly.
Yeah. You might as well. And of course, with Steam, you don't have to worry about online subscription services to play your games online.
Unless you're playing MMOs, and that's on you.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 14.
You can also
Maple Story. Anyways,
get a dock, y'all, and then play it on the big screen.
I got mine on Amazon.
It's like at this point, you might as well just join the Steam Deck. Join the Steam Deck.
Let me see if I got it. Yep. Stab my hand. Yeah, this dock is like $30. Literally.
And that's the third party one, correct?
There we go.
As a third party dock?
Yeah. You can just plug it in, can charge it.
Show it in the camera.
So pretty much, you just stack Steam Deck on top, put it on top. Excuse me. You have a Type-C charger that you can charge it continuously, 2 USB ports, and an HDMI. Third party, like less than $30. Already cheaper than what modern day consoles are.
Imagine that, yo. Imagine that.
Like, holy mackerel. Insane.
And honestly, I don't even see the Steam Deck going up in price compared to that. That's funny. Compared to everything else,
Gabe is still alive. That's why he hasn't retired.
You're better off just going with a Steam Deck at this point.
Yep.
Honestly, you're better off. Now, granted, I understand that with the OLED or the LCD screen, it's not 1080p, which a lot of people would. But still, like, you can dock it and then play it on your TV or monitor, and you're good to go.
If you're someone that plays cozy games that don't require much power, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Plus, it will last a couple hours.
Yeah.
There's a funniest way where I had that same stand with my Steam Deck. I had Nightbreed labbing fighting games while I was driving. It was charging on one side. That was the most diabolical thing I've humanly seen. But still the funniest thing that we proved. Yeah, my car is compatible with Steam.
Like, honestly, for me, I would definitely go with the 512 gigabyte OLED. I would just that would be my go-to. Like, if I had the cash, that would be my go-to. So now I can just play some of my games that I want to play on the go.
It's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
And then literally you can jailbreak it.
Yeah, and I definitely know my brother also wants to get a Steam Deck as well, because he's pretty much starting to see the light.
I'm gonna learn about emulation on a Steam Deck once I get my hands on. I'm not going outside, or I'm going outside, but I'm gonna have fun with it.
Right. But yeah, Xbox, it's not looking good for them, honestly.
I think they're setting themselves up at this point, especially with forcing Windows 11. Yeah. Because Windows 10 is obviously discontinuing. Windows 10 is forcing Copilot and everything else.
Yeah.
It's just hard to tell. And plus, there are some people complaining about Windows 11 screwing their computer up.
Yeah, that's why I'm not upgrading mine to 11, because I'm just waiting until get the bullshit out the way, and then I'll see whether
I had someone do it for me. I didn't even get a key. I knew a guy.
Well, anyways, let's move on to our next topic, and that is the PlayStation State of Play that actually took place yesterday, and I had the privilege, like right off I got off work at 5, went on my phone as I was driving. Don't do this while you're driving, but I just pretty much just had it to the side, and I'm just like listening,
I was watching while I was at work before I got here,
and it wasn't long.
It was like, in total, the YouTube video was like less than 40 minutes.
Yeah. So here's everything that was announced at the PlayStation State of Play. Soros. If you remember Returnal, you're gonna feel right at home with this game.
Yep.
So if you like those type of games, I mean, kudos, good on you. Then you have something to look forward to. Is this a game that I would be purchasing? I would try it out.
I would too.
I would definitely try it out because, hey, it's different. It's unique. I don't mind expanding my gaming experiences. So, yeah, especially with Returnal. Granted, I ended up returning that game because I was just like, yeah, the game's too hard. But then there was a patch that they made everything easy. So, Yeah, I didn't get good. I quit. Next one we have Zero
Oh, that looks,
Paradise.
yeah, that looked interesting. Zero Paradis.
Paradise. I didn't see it.
I saw the trailer. It's like it is RPG, and it looks crazy. Like you have to pay attention to the details because
You actually want to deploy her? You cannot be serious.
Cascade is one of our most highly trained operants.
She's been shelved for 5 years. The parties marked her as a failure.
She won't have to do it alone. Her old squad is still out there.
I thought they'd all been ripped to shreds.
Probably. But she can scrape what's left of them back together. Lead them to their deaths all over again.
And what if she butchers it like last time?
We'll do what we always do. Throw more assets at the problem. We have plenty more.
I guess. She's a pathetic, fragile embarrassment. And her methods are so unhinged.
But they get results, no?
Long-range missiles get results.
Show a little faith. We're at the end of history. Everything that could go wrong already has.
That looks crazy.
Interesting.
It is RPG with like dice rolling mechanics, and then there's like probability, which is weird.
Right.
But I saw the meter on the bottom left that shows like anxiety. It looks like something else, like paranoia. But it's a very interesting story. I'm curious.
Yeah, this is I don't know. I'm not saying I'm not interested.
I would give this a try personally.
Yeah, I would definitely give it a try because this is something unique. Something to me, I'm like very unfamiliar with this, so it's just like I would have to try it to see it for myself.
Yeah. After this, we should list at least 2 games we should try out. Like this should be an interesting
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
2024. I saw that. I was laughing because of the old memes where people flew to Epstein Island.
Oh Lord. Battlefield 6, the campaign.
Yep, that looked good.
Yeah, to me it's just cinematic.
Yeah, that's
It's gonna be that.
It's
the
a
story
movie.
mode is gonna be pretty much a lot of cinematic moments and whatnot. That's fine. I mean, I'm definitely gonna play it for myself to see what's the narrative behind it, what's the story, the characters, things like that, the plot, just to get interested and immersed within the game, so that way I can definitely see if I can connect with the game or just connect with the characters or just immerse myself in the world. But all right, pretty good, decent. Deus Ex Remastered.
Yeah, Deus Ex as a remastered. I questioned that.
Yeah, I didn't care for it, so I'm just like,
I never cared about it, but it's like one of those choice and consequential games.
right. Next, we got Halloween the game.
I mean, I'm looking forward to it because I like horror,
Right.
but I'm curious to see how broken the game is going to be, like similar to Dead by Daylight or not.
Yeah. Because if anything, it reminds me of that.
Oh, the Friday the 13th game?
Yeah, it reminds me of that.
Because I love how they just talked about right off the bat, Michael has an ability that just goes behind people when they least expect it. I'm like, damn, they really just gave the most broken ability right off the bat.
Oh yeah. Next, we got
The last,
Epoch, Orobis.
it comes with an expansion.
Right.
That's actually pretty cool. A game that comes immediately with an expansion.
Okay, solid. 7 Deadly Sins, Origin.
I mean, after hearing about the anime, I've been just like never been the same. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be.
I saw the gameplay of it. It's just like I'm not interested.
Yeah,
It's an RPG game.
and it's an original story. One of
So
those.
if you're a fan of Seven Deadly Sins, kudos to you, props to you, and hopefully you'll enjoy a game like this.
Weebs.
Sonic Racing Crossworlds. The game actually comes out. I mean, if you have the deluxe edition, it's out today, and regular release, it's out tomorrow. So, yeah, everyone has fun with that game. And we will be doing our launch event next week, Saturday. So I'm excited for that.
Oh boy.
Neo 3. I'm excited for this game. After playing 1 and 2, it's a given.
Yeah, it is a given.
So Neo 3, I'm definitely there. February 6th. Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete Edition Remastered.
That was funny. I saw that. I'm like, damn, they're bringing back every random game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good hack and slash.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a game that I would want to be remastered to come back.
It's the niche, like, 5 fans that are still alive today that probably want to play.
Yeah.
Not to be rude.
Code Vein 2.
I haven't played that, but I want to hear you.
I am excited for this game because I've played and beaten Code Vein 1. And granted, I ain't gonna lie. If you're someone that has played Souls games, then you're gonna feel very familiar with this game. I would say out of all the Souls games, this is the easiest Souls game to get into, and it is by far one of the best character creation games that they have on console. Like Code Vein, the first one, has the best character creation ever. Like, you can literally make your waifu or your husbando in this game. And it is like to the T. Like, it is that good. But Code Vein 2, hey, I'm excited for it. Can't wait to play it when it comes out. And that is going to be on January 30th.
Oh, nice.
Next game, Final Fantasy Tactics, the Invalis Chronicles. Trailer coming soon.
Let It Die looked really good.
Let It Die Inferno.
It was super funny.
How so?
Because the fact is, it's like, if you die, you lose your character, so you're going to do this again.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much it's picking up what you're saying. You can play the trailer. It's not. I don't think it's a long one anyways.
Okay. 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. It's not that bad. But the way it starts out is pretty dope. I'm like, wait, is that a depiction of death? Is that the Grim Reaper?
Now then, shall we play?
Yeah, I like the walking, the background. Then just getting yeeted off.
Yeah, I remember seeing the trailer for this.
Yeah, I'm like, this
During the state of play, and I'm just like, this game looks freaky.
Yeah. Yeah, like if you're dead, you get sent back up. And you have to switch to a new character. The last character you played died.
Huh.
It's a PvPvE.
Huh.
That's why I'm like, this is something you don't like really see, notice, acknowledge.
So you can fight against other people?
Yeah. I'm wondering what the real plot is. But like, this is anime-esque. I actually would play this.
My only hope.
This feels like a roguelike.
Alright. The start of a whole new world.
Oh, it comes out in December.
This year.
Fudge. There goes my money.
Chrono Script, the
Oh,
endless,
that looks
the
good
endless
too.
end.
That looks like a good Metroidvania. You've seen the trailer?
Yeah.
I like how in the background you're able, like the pages change, or each section of the game changes and the levels turn in as well. And then you see the background around it, like life is kicking in.
Yeah.
The Flight Simulator again.
Crimson Desert.
Crimson Desert.
I've seen this, and I'm interested in this game. Have you seen a trailer or no?
Very briefly. I say it. I said Flight Simulator because I realized I'm behind on the video by accident.
Ah.
I looked down for 1 second. You can go ahead and play it.
Okay, let me hold on.
Wow, whoever's watching, they probably think I'm old.
Shit.
Oh no, here we go again.
We're good. We're good.
Yawn. Oh, much better. So it comes out March of 2026.
Citizens of Pywell.
Oh yes, this is. I was trying to figure out how to
New
what game to
chapter
compare
in
this to.
land's history shall be written by our own hand.
We fight those who wield power to prey on the weak. Beasts who think themselves men. That is what it means to be a Greymane. The time has come to do what we believe to be right. Cliff, seek out your Greymane comrades. Uncover the truth that lies within. And let your heart speak without fear.
In the end, all will come together as one. We fight.
It gives me that Dragon's Dogma feel.
It does. This reminds me of some Lord of the Ring-esque.
And I'm like, I don't mind it.
But now looking at the gameplay, this apparently this was recorded on a PS5 Pro. Is that a monk? Oh, is that a Chinese gun?
Revenge, nor glory, nor pride.
Is that a mecha?
I know.
I didn't fully pay attention to this, but holy smoke. This is Lord of the Ring-esque is what this looks like.
Remember who you are, and let
But
it
the
guide your
details.
path. For at the end of it, you will find the answers you seek.
Yeah, so I'll be playing it March.
Yeah, this looks good. I can't tell if it's like a multiplayer or it's like a single player. It looks single player, which I would not hate.
Right. Then the PlayStation Pulse Elevate wireless speakers.
How do you feel about that? It's random, but it's just,
It is, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. It's just wireless speakers that they have branded to them, and they're pretty unique. I'll say that much.
it
but-
is cool, but like you're gonna have to charge those consistently, so it's gonna be wireless.
Yeah, and since I know it's PlayStation, they're gonna charge a nice pretty penny for it.
But the thing is, why don't you just buy a soundbar if you care about the sound that much? Yeah. Or if you just care about nice headphones.
Yeah.
That's just a real question I got.
Then you have the October PlayStation Plus monthly games,
And that's meh.
Gran Turismo.
Meh, but it's for those people that like to race and sport, the fact they're opening the PlayStation is still hilarious.
Yeah. Next after that, the God of War 20th anniversary controller. I'm just like, this is the most laziest
This is.
announcement that y'all can do.
Now, let me guess. It's going to be a $100 controller.
I'm
$129. How much?
like, bro, you can literally get this, like, you can literally buy like a white PS5 controller and then have someone just customize it for, like, have this red stuff here, like the mark,
Just go on Timo.
and that's it.
Just go on Timo.
And call it a day.
Now, this is the real trailer I've been waiting for.
Now, this is the trailer everyone
So-
was hyped for.
Before you play it, I'm still cackling over the fact that they had the leaks. Like, we talked about this 2 years ago, where they had the leaks of the alpha shown, and it just looked
Terrible.
horrendous.
Yeah.
And they definitely like gave them. We definitely have to give them their flowers for redeeming themselves. We just got to see how Jean Grey looks.
Yeah, that's the biggest part. Like, I want to see how Jean Grey looks.
That's the reference I'm slinging.
But yeah, so they closed out the show with Wolverine. Finally, they shown it.
I've been waiting for this trailer specifically.
You haven't seen it yet, or no?
I have,
Okay, I already have it.
but the amount of gore that is in this already. This is an M-rated game. Like, this is a real Marvel game.
yeah, it's like, kudos to y'all, Insomniac. Y'all finally did another M-rated game, because the last one you did was Resistance.
Really?
Just saying.
The last M-rated game for Marvel, I believe, was going to be Wolverine Untamed. Untamed or Uncaged. I could be incorrect.
Yeah.
That was the last Wolverine game that was M-rated, because the Ghost Rider game was T13, and every other game along with that. Unless I'm wrong. Someone can call me out.
So now Insomniac is doing, hero games. They did Spider-Man 1 and 2, and of course Miles Morales. Now we have Wolverine. Okay, fine, dandy. I just want to know, Insomniac. Oh no, it's not Insomniac. Insomniac is the guys behind Ratchet and Clank or whatnot, so it's not them. I was thinking about someone else because I was about to say, when can we get another Infamous game? It's been a while. It's been some years.
You know they're not going to happen. It's not happening yet.
I know. Infamous is Sucker Punch, and Sucker Punch is currently on Gosu Yote right now. So
Which comes out this month.
no, next month.
Well, October.
Yeah. So I just want another Infamous game. That's just me. I love Infamous first one. I love the second one. I love the Second Son, and of course the First Light. I want another Infamous game. I'm not asking for much. I don't think it's. I think it's reasonable. It's been a long time, and I'm just saying, like, bring back Infamous, Sucker Punch. Just saying. I love it. A lot of people love it. Or at least remaster the current ones, or 1 and 2, and bring them on to new gen. Get them out of PS3 jail. Bring back 1 and 2. Just saying. But yeah, that's everything for the PlayStation State of Play.
And it's not bad.
Yeah,
It's not the best, but it's pretty decent.
Yeah, it's to me. It's like it's all right. I mean, the Wolverine was like the biggest hype. It's reasonable. So
No, you're ready for the real topic.
yes, and that is the Call of Duty Black Ops 7 multiplayer trailer. Hold on, I gotta let me get it up on the screen.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay. So let me go get it.
Oh, pardon me. Curious to see how this multiplayer looks. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 skin collabs were canceled after player feedback. That's funny.
Yeah, because nobody want that shit.
It's way too much. Way too much for a normal game.
All right.
I was going to say switching to scene.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Oh. I don't know how I feel about this, Chief. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, so that's the Call of Duty Black Ops 7 multiplayer gameplay reveal trailer, and
I don't know how to feel.
yeah,
It just like you've been conditioned by watching Call of Duty so many times
yeah,
that oh no, here's big ass item that you're gonna have to shoot down.
yeah,
Oh no, here's a robot, missiles, UAVs in your like aims.
yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. And I'm not impressed because I'm just like,
It looks like Advanced Warfare. With extra
no,
steps.
it's like we've been here before.
Yes.
Why are we back here again?
It's like, oh, you can share weapon builds. That's cute. You could have done that in so many Call of Duties ago.
It's like Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4 fused together, and here's Black Ops 7. Funny enough, 3, 4 equals 7. Go figure.
Yes.
This is what we get, and I don't care for it.
I don't either.
I have access to the beta. I'll play it to see for myself, but I'm not buying a game day one. I'm not. I'm past Call of Duty.
Remember,
This does not motivate me.
the trailer will always sell to the young adults and young children
Yeah.
because they hear hip hop and they're like, look, a collab with Travis Scott.
Yeah.
I love how I'm making fun of this, and someone's going to be like, you're just old. No. They're trying to grab attention. If you see TikTok ads from them, be ready.
Like, I would have been okay playing another Call of Duty if they went the route of how when Battlefield back in a couple of years ago, when Battlefield Hardline came out, and this was pretty much cops and robbers, but with Battlefield style.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, when Hardline came out, a lot of people said, to this day, back then, and they'll probably still say it now, that if Call of Duty were to do a cops and robber style, they would be successful with it.
Yeah.
Because it would literally fit the Call of Duty universe to do a cops and robbers or cops, robbers, and SWAT style like game, because it's all close.
That sounds like Rainbow Six Siege.
Right.
Kinda, sort of.
But if you want like a fast-paced Twitch shooter like Call of Duty, it would be the right theme for it. Like cops and robbers, but Call of Duty style. It would be perfect, and they would make a shit ton of money from it. You would have a bomb-ass single player, a bomb-ass multiplayer. You can do co-op missions and shit.
And then the standard multiplayer that it always has.
Zombies, if you wanted to do it, if you want to throw that in, it would work with Call of Duty.
But you know,
But they just, for some reason, they don't want to go down that path. They don't want to go down the road of just doing the cops and robbers, which I still think to this day it would be successful for them to do so. When Battlefield did it, it just did not fit, because Battlefield cops and robbers. Granted, the gameplay is still solid to this day, but it's just the theme and the setting it did not mix. It just like no. It worked. It would work best with Call of Duty. So I hoped the next Call of Duty they implement something like that. But going back to futuristic, like we've been there already. Like, why are we going back? Move on. We're done with this. Ugh. Anyway. Next topic, and it's the topic that I myself have been very excited about, and that is none other than Ananta.
Ananta.
Yeah. So
The name sounds like a very interesting. Like,
it was originally Project Mugen,
yes, Mugen.
and then now they finally found a proper name for it, which is Ananta. So they released their 7-minute trailer. And I was blown away by it, especially when they revealed Project Mugen, and we had like a couple of minutes of just what the game is going to be like, how it's going to look like, and whatnot. And then we see the 7-minute trailer, and then not too long ago, I think today or I think yesterday, we also got to see a 10-minute trailer. And yeah, I ain't gonna lie. For a gotcha game looking like this, I'm gonna be on it when it comes out.
I like how the translation for Ananta. I was curious. I'm like, where's this word from? But it means unlimited, limitless, and such from various languages. Specifically, is Sanskrit, meaning endless, infinite, eternal.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds like they're bound to have a lot of content kicked into this game,
Yeah.
or it's going to be something very chaotic.
Let me pull this one up.
They have a website. They have a preview in English.
Yeah, let me pull up.
But the fact it's a RPG is insane, an open world one. Also, what's good at Strong Hand?
Now, some are saying the main character, can pretty much web sling.
Oh,
Yeah, and people were saying that it's a copy from, Marvel Spider-Man, which when you look at it, it's like a direct carbon copy of it. But
at least thank God that Marvel did not claim the copyrights of swinging across buildings.
yeah.
Yes, I'm disrespecting Nintendo.
Yeah, but to answer but this tweet right here that I saw pretty much confirms it. So, Ananta is heavily advertised and marketed by Sony. Sony owns Insomniac Games. NetEase published Ananta, and it is also partnered with Marvel and produces arguably the most popular Marvel game of recent years. NetEase and Sony had a high-profile partnership back in 2021. Likely, their partnership roles have expanded over the years. So if there really was a problem, Sony would be the one to sue. Evidently, Sony is not just fine with it, but supportive of it. Sony likely gave NetEase their explicit permission to use the Spider-Man mechanics, probably even asked some of the Insomniac devs to help with the implementation.
Oh.
You can have your opinion on how one-to-one it looks, and I agree, but it's likely a nothing burger. The parties involved, based on available facts, likely consented to it.
Real.
And this one is from Ryuk Sensei. Can confirm. Today, I asked the Ananta devs about this at Tokyo Game Show and possible conflicts with Spider-Man plagiarism complaints. They told me there's no issue for similar reasons.
Real.
So,
They get a pass.
yeah.
They pretty much get a pass, and that's perfectly okay.
Yeah.
Because as long as Insomniac is fully aware and they have the approval, the rights.
Yeah, and, PlayStation is also definitely, supportive of it, and they're marketing and pushing the game.
They're trying to get more anime weaves back into this game. Like, oh, look, pretty pink-haired girl trailer. And then you have Bunny Girl that everyone's obsessed with.
Then you have the cop girl.
Richie's her name. Seymour. I mean, these are very simple names. That's what I liked.
Number of global pre-registrations, 12 million.
500.
Don't worry, I'm in there too.
563. Don't worry, I'll be next later, I think.
You have the gameplay video, gameplay trailer.
That is insane.
Yeah, so this is the 10-minute video. And you can definitely see, there are elements of Uncharted 4 where the main character's, being dragged or whatnot. It's like, oh, this is definitely coming from Uncharted 4.
Huh. You jokers again?
This time you're not getting away.
Don't you guys
Minimap.
have anything better to do?
Oh,
You can see L2, you can see the square and the triangle.
execution based.
Let's show him the black metal groovy.
Yeah, this is like Marvel web-like movements.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of parry and dodging. This reminds me of Sleeping Dogs a bit.
That, yeah, Spider-Man.
Except that. Yeah.
Could you guys at least try not to come off so desperate? What do you guys really want?
For this one, I was saying that what they should have done is make the enemies more aggressive.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a general example and it's an alpha.
Okay. And how
I'm
about
sure
these
there's a
concepts?
whole level up where the game will get harder. Or there'll be different characters at different wedding.
Because you can see, like, all right, he's being surrounded and they're just like standing there. Like, if I would want my enemies to be aggressive if they're gonna like jump me. Like, they're just standing there waiting for me to interact.
So you can do up to 4 people. There's guns. You see him getting damage. Now during the cutscene, where probably some backup occurs.
Buckle up.
Damn, that was a... What was that, a Need for Speed? Or like that's a Fast and Furious reference?
You guys seem to be
Don't
having a
know.
good time. Wasn't
Probably
this
Fast
setting
and
enough for you
Furious.
before? Looking for an encore?
Not with music that cringe. By the way, who are you?
I work for the Nova City Crime Agency.
I can explain. They started all that back there, not me.
No need to get jumpy. I just...
Watch out! What's with the hot pursuit? Think you can lose him?
Hold on tight.
Whoa.
Shit, now every cosplayer is gonna learn how to drive stick.
Eh.
Darn, these guys are persistent. Jeez, this is a bit much.
In front of us! Get closer. I've got an idea. Mind if I borrow this?
Whoa, what was that you just did? Careful! Right on target.
Yeah, this is GTA-esque.
Yeah. I'm gonna speed it up.
Hit and run? Not on my watch!
Wait, back it up a couple frames. I'm curious to see what happened in regards to that sequence. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, this is from Uncharted.
Yeah.
Oh no!
So this is a failed sequence. There we go. Oh my god.
Obviously, our main character has some powers to do some shit like this.
Gonna need to borrow this. Hey, quit hurling stuff, would ya?
Then you're seeing him fail, which is normal in certain games like this.
Hi there. Thanks.
Jesus.
I'm Ikea Rain. Dirt spot and chat for a while.
Jesus. So like you have the basic shooting interactions.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. In front of us.
So we see all that. Let me show the gameplay trailer. To answer the guy question earlier, sorry if I kept you waiting.
But
We do not know if there is going to be PC support.
That's the scary part.
We don't know,
This is under Sony.
Who told us to come here in the first place?
but I'm not going to rule it out.
Oh, it was.
Still haven't got our match.
But yeah, like you look at this, it's just like, bro, this is a game,
Yeah.
a gotcha game.
This looks like this is definitely GTA-esque.
Yeah,
You see the mini maps, you see like the movements, but then you see the extra stuff like a selfie camera and such. The shades, the 8-bit shades never good. Emotes.
this is a gotcha game, people. I just want to keep reiterating that.
Yeah, and you're playing, I guess, as this character. They haven't shown any other character yet, which I guess they're saving for later. Because usually, if it is more gacha, like you're gonna see different characters being played.
Yeah, which you can. You
Yeah.
can play different characters.
I guess they haven't shown much yet.
No, they actually showed it in the trailer.
Oh wait, the tennis racket is funny. Yeah, this is a trailer I saw originally. Or at least some bits of it. A flamethrower is hilarious.
You sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
Fast travel.
No, not fast
Or
travel.
just character switch.
Yep, character switch. Same thing. It's very
Like
similar
GTA.
in GTA 5. Yep.
Like people could be minding their business and like, oh. That's funny.
You are coming with me.
And yes, you can arrest people, NPCs.
That's funny.
And no, she doesn't have a tail. It's just a prop, a cosmetic prop.
Spy equipment? Oh, different mechanics for different characters.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, hello, help, please. That's funny. Well, damn, I gotta go down now. Jesus. Then this is also funny. This looks like a Watchdog reference.
Yes. Like there's so many like some good gaming mechanics that you'll find from other games. You'll see it in this game.
I'm not ready to see what I'm not supposed to see. Oh no. Silver. Not many people are gonna make it past the disc. Is that a slap concept?
Yes.
What is going on?
Bro, I'm telling you, I feel like this is like the ultimate gotcha game.
This is chaos.
You want a GTA gotcha game? Here it is.
It better not come
you want Batman Arkham style combat? Here it is. You want some Spider-Man combat? Here it is.
You need
want
some
some
gooning?
Watch Dogs? Gooning? Hey, it's gonna have all of it in this game.
That's why I said some people aren't able to make it past the download. The hot dog soup. Did someone just hack a truck? That's cruel. Oh. Oh. Huh.
Why is traffic still so backed up? Good thing I can fly.
Man, we're gonna see so many cosplayers just having the same wig in different outfits.
That, or they're gonna just be living their fantasy life in this game, which I have a strong feeling that's gonna be the case.
Yes.
Hello, Cap, are you there?
And this is where people was like, "Oh my God, it's copying Spider-Man," and it's just like, yeah,
Floor, middle room,
It's a lot.
even the moves.
But
Yep.
next time, I'm done playing the delivery guy.
Yep.
Did your
And
cover get blown?
Look at the time. What's taking you so long?
Huh? I'm already skipping red lights as it is.
I know, I'm just venting about the roasting I got today. Good thing I'm chill or I'd be robbing all their takeout. Forget it. Just make sure you don't get caught.
Chill. I'm almost there. I won't get pinched.
that's real.
Hey. Cap? Cap!
That is funny. So I'm glad they have not shown a registration date. Or they haven't shown like an actual date of release.
It's gonna come out next year.
I'm glad they haven't shown a date. Let me rephrase myself. You know why?
Why?
So many degenerates are going to be bitching about, hey, why is this game not out yet? Hurry up.
Okay, so hold on. For the guy that asked, so right here, PlayStation 5. I'm guessing, yeah, it is gonna be on
Windows,
PC,
Apple,
Apple,
Android.
Android. and I don't know what this signal is, and it
more.
says more. So yeah, it is going to be on PC, and it's going to be on Android. And oof,
They're really
a game
selling.
this big,
They're selling. They are quickly selling.
bro.
Now there's multiplayer. It's gonna be hilarious.
You already know. You already know.
I'm not ready to hear the RPG stories.
Bro, I feel like Ananta is going to be that game. That, like,
100%.
and honestly, I want the developers to take their time with this game. Take your time. Do not rush this game out. Let it cook, in the oven for a good couple of while. But I have a feeling that this is going to be a contender against GTA 6. Because this is free to play.
Yeah.
GTA 6, we don't know how much that's going to cost. So imagine they release this game before GTA, bro.
Everything's getting released before GTA. Should know this by now. That's
Yeah.
just the golden rule.
It's going to come before GTA or after GTA. One of the two.
I need to keep track of how many games have been released before GTA
A lot.
or any kind of crazy events that's happened.
But a game like this,
Nanta does have potential. We just got to see it through. We got to see how the developers move and how the people react.
all I got to say is, listen, if you got a mobile phone and you're going to play Ananta, I hope you have like a good amount of space, because this game looks huge. The world just looks so big, so full.
So
and
you got to delete all your ever favorite gotcha games. You got to delete your
yeah.
videos, phones, your favorite memories, a few contacts, some text messages. I don't know. But at least whatever's not important to you or what you think is not important.
like, I would get a Steam Deck just for this game.
Too late, I got one.
just so that way I have something I can play on the go. You feel me?
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, I would have to have online. Fuck. But honestly, this looks like a huge main contender for like all free to play games. So I can see this game easily dethroning like all of the Hoyoverse games.
Oh yeah.
But that is if they deliver.
And we hope they do.
Yeah, because you always want to make sure that your day one goes as smooth as possible. And then, of course, what's the rates look like? The
gambling that you're about to invest in.
Exactly. Which I read somewhere online that... let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on, let me pull it up. Go my bookmarks. Because I did read somewhere on Twitter that the characters are not going to be locked behind a paywall, but all the cosmetic stuff and whatnot. All right, so let me show off my screen. Dress up system demonstration. So, yeah, you can dress up your character any way you want. So,
Oh no.
what?
I'm just not ready for like half of this stuff. The more I realize it, I'm thinking about it. My Steam Deck is gonna fry.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot more clothing options.
Oh no. Some people are gonna make it past the first clothing options. I'm just making fun of everybody else.
Ananta footage from the Tokyo Game Show. Like, if you're at the Tokyo Game Show, you can definitely play it. And look at this. She just grabs. Hold on, look.
I need to find something. Okay.
Grab that with some kind of power, chucks it at an NPC, attacks the NPC, bro, and arrests them.
Damn. That is insane. Oh.
Bro.
And she's fine. She's not fine.
Bro. Bro. All I'm saying is this game let's look at this one. This is a VTuber's favorite. This is gonna be a VTuber's favorite game
Yes.
because now they get to live in a gaming world where it is just so massive and
Mr. Nick, I'm
interactive.
calling you out.
Bro.
That's why I'm like, yeah, not many people are gonna make it past this screen.
And then they're gonna have to, do missions and do different types of jobs just so that way they can earn some currency, like in-game currency. And if not, it was like, damn, I gotta buy some more stuff. So what I'm gonna do, use that, magic card with the 16-digit numbers, as you would say.
With the funny security codes in the back.
Yep. And start just buying content. Same thing with Grand Theft Auto with their shark cards, because that's how they made their money.
Real. And if we're gonna see some expansions, we're gonna see some very, very unique things going on.
Definitely.
It's just gonna take a lot of space and time and patience.
It definitely is.
I don't invest in the gacha games, but you know what?
This might be the one. Yeah.
I hate that we both said this at the same time. I'm going home. I'm tired.
Well, we could go ahead and put a bow on this episode and wrap things up because we pretty much covered everything today.
Yeah, it wasn't anything too crazy besides the minor difficulties and getting everything set up.
Yeah.
We're happy for those that pulled up and that are watching once again.
Definitely. And again, thank you again for being a part of episode 150. Couldn't do this without y'all.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
And many more.
Exactly. Oh man, I cannot wait for Ananta, bro.
Yeah, those dates you'll hear from us or you'll see on social media first, whichever one impacts.
Because it's looking to be a banger of a game. And I have a feeling that they're going to try to release this game around or close to Grand Theft Auto. Because again, this is going to be a free-to-play gacha game.
Oh, it's going to mess with people.
Because it's like, hey, if you can't afford, GTA, you can play our game. And you already know all the weebs, the weeaboos, they're going to be on Ananta heavy.
Yep, the people are not going outside, unfortunately.
And the fact that it's also going to be on mobile devices like Android and iOS, and it's also going to be on PS5 and PC, bro. Even on PC, bro, the mods.
Nobody's safe.
Yeah.
It was nice knowing some people. I'm sorry. Rest in peace.
I know, man. Gaming right now is going in a nice, good direction. And with something as big as this, I can't wait to see what happens.
I can't either. I'm looking forward for most of these games.
Same. Well, anything else you got to say before we, head on out?
Yeah, for being 150 episodes once again, I'm so grateful to be in a podcast with you since we started being friends in 2019. And the fact that we've built the FGC scene within us and outside. Awesome community of people. Still looking forward for more episodes, more games to talk about, more people to discuss. Another 150 more.
Absolutely.
What about you, brother?
As for me, 150, 50 more to go to hit that 200.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see where we go from there on. And of course, as I said, after doing this for, a long period of time, the journey makes it worth doing it. Like, if you don't love the journey, then all I gotta say is then podcasting's not for you. This is long term. And this is a long-term thing, and you have to love the journey. You have to love the process of going through it, because you get to learn a lot from the people that you have. You also get to learn a lot about yourself when doing something like this. And the fact that, as I said, earlier, myself and Waluigi, there are days where we become unmotivated to wanting to continue it, but when we have a guest on and they come with energy, it's just it reinvigorates us, and it's like, all right, we got to go hard again. And I think 2025, we definitely went hard this year, and we're gonna continue to keep doing that. We're gonna continue to keep building that momentum, going into 2026. And we got a lot of plans and ideas for 2026 that I can't wait to do. And let me see, Sunday, we do not have an episode because I got some content I got to work with since.
Oh man, we have a lot of content to be working on.
Since Saturday this week, I'm going to be a part of the Flynn's event that they're going to be having here. So I got to film some content for this event. So that Sunday is just pretty much editing, organizing the content. It'll be fun. Yep. And then we'll resume again next week, Thursday, with another episode, another gaming episode. So episode 151 will be next week, Thursday. So be on the lookout for that. And with that being said, hey, thank you guys so much for being a part of the South Florida Gamers podcast. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much again for following us, subscribing to us, sharing the stream, sharing the podcast, just helping us grow this brand, helping us grow what we have built for over the past years. And we couldn't have done it without y'all being a part of this experience. So again, thank you so much.
Thank y'all.
And with that being said, we'll look forward to seeing you guys next week, Thursday. And until next time, and as always, y'all stay classy.
Peace.